Hi everyone, so I'm holding this camera so weird, I need my tripod. If you, you would know already by the title, but I'm in Australia. I'm staying in Sydney, a part of Sydney called Newtown at the moment, just visiting family out here with the rest of my family. And I thought I'd vlog it. I don't know like when I'm going to bring the camera and that, as obviously I want to enjoy time with my family, but I was just like, I'm just going to try and vlog like fun things we do and where we go. So also if any of you guys are coming to Australia, then maybe you can take some tips. We're just staying in an Airbnb. I'll show you around it quickly in a minute. It's a bit messy because we've kind of just dropped our stuff. We're so tired, which is why I look like this, really pale and tired. We're all jet lagged, just come off the plane from Hong Kong. We did a layover there, which I did film, so that'll be my previous video if you want to check it out. But yeah, we're just chilling at the moment, and I thought I'd just check in with you guys, let you know what I've been up to. So yeah, I'll show you around. Hope you enjoy these vlogs. I'm here for 3 weeks, so I don't know whether I'm going to split it up into like week 1, week 2 and week 3, as we're here over Christmas as well. But I just thought I'd kind of take it casually and just film when I can. Welcome to the Australia vlogs. So as I mentioned, here's a quick overview of the Airbnb where we stayed in Newtown. It's looking a little untidy as we just dumped our stuff when we got in. And I also couldn't film upstairs as Jamie was napping, but it was just like another bedroom in the loft. So this is the day after we'd arrived and recovered from the jet lag a bit more. We just did some walking around like Sydney city centre. I think this was a little like Chinatown bit, which was quite cool. And this is the Queen Victoria building shopping centre. Just had some really cool shops, and these chocolate covered fruits were amazing. You have to try them if you come. Oh my god, these are the weirdest birds I've ever seen. So people literally call them bin chickens, and they just roam around and they're just so strange. They have this really long beak and they freak me out a bit. We then of course had to visit Sydney Harbour, where we saw the Opera House and just chilled for a bit. We had a drink, and it wasn't super sunny that day, so it was kind of like the perfect weather to be walking around in. After, we headed to the Rocks at Christmas market, because obviously we went at Christmas time and had some really cute like, little dainty stalls, and was just really festive to get us in the Christmas mood. So near where we stayed, there was this strip of really cool vintage shops, and I actually found some vintage Burberry pieces, which was a really good spot. The next day we decided to take a road trip to see more of like the nature side of Australia. So we drove to a place called Fitzroy Falls. It had an insane lookout with the waterfall, but it was a bit of a shame as it was a bit smoky that day, so the view wasn't the clearest, which you can see in the next clip, but it was still so beautiful and calming. Like, I love that sort of stuff. So yeah, here's the view. It was really cool. And oh my god, I'm so happy with how close I got to that bus without flying away. So the following day we went to Westfield in Sydney, because obviously we spent Christmas in Australia, so some of us had Christmas shopping to do, but we also did a Secret Santa. But yeah, in the evening we played crazy golf at a place called Holy Moly, which was a really good time. new day, we visited a family friend's Airbnb in North Bondi, which was so lush, as you can see, with the sun shining and the pool. And yeah, we had a yummy barbecue as well. And then that evening we did an escape room, but apparently I didn't film it. So here's Jamie chilling on a train the following day, where we headed back to Bondi to do the most incredible 10k coastal walk from Bondi Beach to Coogee Beach. And well, as you can see, there was like major scenic views. Oh my god, literally one of my favourite parts of the holiday. I would 100% recommend to anyone coming to the Sydney area. Like, look how pretty it is. To carry on our love for beaches, the day after we took a trip to Mona Vale Beach, which I just showed you, and then to the Newport area to grab some lunch, and again, more pretty views. And the next day of exploring on our way to see Darling Harbour, we stopped at the Chinese Gardens of Friendship and actually saw a lot of reptiles just chilling, having a fun time sunbathing. As you can see. But yeah, this is Darling Harbour, which I actually prefer to Sydney Harbour, I think, because of the atmosphere with all the bars and restaurants. And on our last night of staying in Sydney, we went to St Mary's Cathedral to experience a cool light show, which I've never seen before. So it's kind of like a projection, and then we saw some pretty Christmas lights when walking back. So on the 22nd of December, we moved to an amazing treehouse Airbnb at Umina Beach. So here's just me showing you around this walkway which led to the front door. As you can see, was literally surrounded by nature, which was so dreamy, minus the creepy animal noises at night. So here was the middle floor living area / dining space, which led out onto the patio. And here's me struggling to open the door, surprise surprise, and again a really beautiful view. Oh, she knew the camera was coming out.
I knew it was coming and I want to be in the vlog again. So hello, welcome to my home. This is my crib.
MTV cribs.
MTV cribs. This is downstairs, little living room. It's lovely. Got some people shuffling through the drawers.
Who are they?
I'm not.
As Fallon said, this was the lower floor, which had a really cozy living area where we just watched films and chilled out and admired the view again. And I also show you around the bathroom in a sec, and there was a little like creative space as well as like a study, which was a cool touch. The day after, we visited the Australian Reptile Park, where I was in my absolute element. If you don't know already, I adore animals, so I thoroughly enjoyed this day. Here's just a couple clips of my fave parts. Watching the turtle swim about was so cute, and oh my god, these baby kangaroos, so chilled. It was so insane to get that close. And to see the koalas was defo a highlight. I fell in love with them. They're all so sleepy and adorable. I can't even describe it. Later that day, we decided to take a stroll down to Umina Beach, which was literally just a 10-minute walk from where we were staying, so it was great to relax there as well. And the next day was Christmas Eve, so we decided to do another shorter coastal walk after visiting this crazy lookout from Umina Beach to Pearl Beach, which I show you in a minute. Pearl Beach was definitely one of my favourite little beaches, so if you ever get the opportunity, I highly recommend it. It was just so quiet and hidden, and as you can see, we all decided to have a little Christmas photo shoot in our Santa hats. We also got to see this pelican. She swooped down onto the beach in front of us and it was so huge, the first time I've ever seen one in real life. Walking back, there was such a pretty sunset, and then I didn't film for a couple of days over Christmas as we all just enjoyed the holiday and the last few days, but this next clip was a market we went to on the last day back in Sydney, so I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.